Personal story segment tonight. Jennifer Rubin, a blogger for the Washington Post, writes a column and has been very critical of the Factor's coverage of Donald Trump. On September 26, Ms. Rubin wrote, quote, "It's not even surprising that talk radio host, Fox News fake news people, Bill O'Reilly, right-wing blogs, and anti-immigrant extremists buy into Trump's candidacy." On September 21st, she said this, quote, "Trump should do interviews with real news people, not Sean Hannity and Bill O'Reilly, in preparation for the debates. He's otherwise in for a rude awakening when someone asks him a real question," unquote. Pretty harsh. Joining us now from Washington is Jennifer Rubin. So thanks for coming on, but
sure,
you know you're entirely wrong about this. Your own newspaper posted a headline that said, "The O'Reilly-Trump interviews are the best Trump interviews." Did you miss that? Did you miss it?
No. My criticism is really that you actually are in the spin zone. It's presented as a news program or a pseudo-news program, and instead it's a lot of parroting what Trump is saying to you.
Give me one example of how I've parroted Donald Trump.
Sure. You've attacked the moderators in the other debates, calling them the fixes in. Yeah, Martha Raddatz and Anderson Cooper. You've also, for example, taken up...
How did I attack Mr. Cooper and Ms. Raddatz?
You said the fix was in. I have a whole list, actually, here. Perhaps I can go through them all.
The fix was in how?
The fix was in that they were going to be hostile to Mr. Trump.
I said they were Democrats, all right?
Yes, which also isn't true. Actually, the only Democrat was Chris Wallace.
No. Ms. Raddatz and Mr. Cooper are Democrats. You did not know that?
Right. No, the one who is the registered Democrat is Chris Wallace.
So what are Ms. Raddatz and Mr. Cooper?
They'll have to ask for themselves. But see what you're doing, Bill, is you're taking up the argument of the candidate rather than acting as an independent person.
That's not true. If I see that two Democrats are sitting there, both who have been aggressive with Donald Trump, all right, and then you have a candidate, Hillary Clinton, that's 3 against 1, all right, and in my analysis, and I do what you do, I have a right to say that maybe not the fairest position.
Right. It's a question of whether it's balanced, and unfortunately, over time, and like I said, I have a really long list of them, essentially you've kept up what the Trump campaign has been saying. You've made excuses for the lock her up comment. You've pleaded with Ted Cruz, and he's really an honest man.
When did I make excuses for lock her up? What did I exactly say?
Let's see. That would have been on, let's see if I have the date exactly. It would have been on, lock her up would have been on in April and also in August. In August, in October, if you remember, Charles Krauthammer came on and had a very vigorous argument.
Wait a minute. What did I say about in April and August? What exactly did I say?
Right. Well, we can go through all of them.
No, I want that one.
Which one in particular?
April or August.
Okay. Let's see. In August, let's see, we had comments that you were going to if somebody is being really dishonest, referring to the press corps, you would strip them of their credentials as well. Doesn't sound like an independent thing.
That doesn't have anything to do with lock them up. You are ill-prepared for this interview, Ms. Rubin.
No, I'm not. I have a whole list here.
Ms. Rubin, I have just given you a minute where you've hemmed and hawed. You said you said I justified a comment, lock her up. You can't point to it, and then you pivot to something else.
Yes,
you are ill-prepared for this, and this is the point I want to make. This is the point I want to make. Your column and blog are fraud. We have been tough on Trump here, and I'm going to roll some tape.
No, it's not.
Oh,
you play this little montage for all your guests. It shows the 3 things that you said mean about him.
Are you worried that sometimes when you say these things that peaceful Muslims will be the victim of backlash? You're behind with women. Are you going to target...
I'm not sure I believe it.
Well, you know, whether you believe it or not, that's what the polling says.
Yes.
Do you think your birther position has hurt you among African Americans? And you get mad at guys like me when I ask you the negative questions?
Well, no, I think you've become very negative. I do think...
Yeah, me?
Yeah.
Why? Why would I do that?
I don't know. Who knows? You'll have to ask your psychiatrist.
All right. So, birther, covered there.
Right. October 10th, you defend Trump's promise to put Hillary in jail. October...
Well, tell me how I did that, madam. You just can't throw out, what did I say?
You said that it was a perfectly defensible position. You can go to your own
No, I
clips.
didn't. That's not true. I didn't say
Yes,
it was a
you did.
perfectly defensible.
You
Read
had
it.
an argument with
Read
Charles
my comments. Do you
Krauthammer.
have my comments there? Read them.
I don't have them word for word,
You're
but I have the
ill-prepared
date.
for
And
this.
you know what I'll do, Bill? I'll put them up at my website, and
Go
people
ahead.
can judge
And
for
you know how many
themselves.
people are going to come to your website? Zero. Because you're not an honest analysis person.
Well, you
You're
just
not.
don't like what I'm
You're
saying,
not.
Bill.
You're not.
I actually have all the incidents
yeah,
here.
I know.
There was
And you
the time
can't-
that Charles Krautheimer came on the show, and he had
Krautheimer
to
and I
really
debate things all
castigate
the
you
time.
for saying you were using weaselly words, he said, to defend Trump's violence.
You know what the difference
You have
is
gone down
between
the Burger
Krautheimer and I?
channel. You've gone down
We're
and called
both
for
honest
Judge
people.
Curiel to be
And
withdrawn from
that
the
lets
case.
you out.
That's
All right.
racism.
Yeah, I know. I'm a racist. You're right, Ms. Rubin.
No, the comment
you're a
was
champ.
racist, and you indulged
You're a real star, a real champ. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it.